Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again for another DVD and Blu-ray update. Picked up another bunch of stuff for my everlasting movie addiction, but I got all of these at pretty good prices, so I'm pretty happy with that. And before I get on to the update, I'd just like to give a quick mention to my Australian viewers. Get down to Big W because they're currently having a really good movie sale. They've got a bunch of titles for $5 and a pretty good selection as well, covering all genres. They've got some steelbooks, some DVD steelbooks. The ones I can remember is The Crow, I Am Legend, and the Planet Terror and Death Proof ones. They've got some box sets and some cheaply priced Blu-rays. So head on down and check it out and hopefully pick up some movies. So I picked up a mixture of DVDs and Blu-rays, so we'll start with the DVDs first. Picked up four of the $5 lot from Big W. So the first one's Ghost Ship. I've never seen this movie before, but it looked pretty good. The disc looks really good, stacked with a bunch of special features. So for $5 I thought why not, and when I looked it up on IMDb it got decent ratings, so if you've seen this movie let me know what you think of it. The next one's Battlestar Galactica with the biggest Star Wars rip-off on the cover art. Still great cover art though. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie ages ago. And yeah, I just thought why not pick up another sci-fi for the collection. If I have seen it, I can't really remember it too well. But I've heard really good things about it, so for $5, Battlestar Galactica. The next one I picked up is Stormboy. I've seen this movie several times but never actually owned it, so glad to finally add it to the collection. This is a brilliant little Australian movie about a boy and his pet pelican, Mr. Percival. It's shot entirely on location in Western Australia along the beaches and coastline. Really good. If you haven't checked this one out, I highly recommend doing so. Then, to add to my Steven Spielberg collection, I picked up Jewel. I've never actually seen this movie before, I don't think, and for some reason I never really thought Steven Spielberg made another horror movie other than Jaws, but of course he made this one. I've seen it in a few people's videos recently, so finally got around to adding it to the collection, and for $5, absolute bargain I think, so looking forward to checking this one out. Now on to my Blu-rays, the good stuff. Finally got my Amazon order in. Fucking ridiculously slow this time. It took, I think, close to 3 weeks, the longest it's ever taken. But finally got around to it, and just in time for the weekend. So, the first one that came in my order was Chronos from Guillermo del Toro. Really looking forward to checking this one out. From the trailers and what I've read of it, it looks absolutely fantastic, so can't wait to check it out. And I'll finally be able to see The Devil's Backbone. Absolutely cannot wait to see this. This has been one that I've been wanting to see for the longest time now. Yeah, ever since I saw Pan's Labyrinth and a bunch of his other movies and found out that he did this, it's been on my wish list for ages, so finally glad to pick it up and give it a watch. This will definitely be one that I'll be watching over the weekend. Then I picked up The 13th Floor. This was one of the $9.84 ones from Big W. Watched this yesterday. It's okay, nothing special. If you're interested in picking it up, I can say that it is worth what I paid for it. I wouldn't pay much more for it. There were outstanding moments in the movie, like the whole sort of film noir style when he went back in time. But to me it just felt like a rip-off of too many other great sci-fi movies out there. And yeah, there were more sort of boring parts than standout moments for me in this film. But still glad I watched it, and yeah, don't regret picking it up. This just got released in Australia this week, and it's Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. The This now completes my Millennium trilogy, so looking forward to checking this one out. This was $10 at Sanity, and definitely one of my best Blu-ray bargains so far, and that's Coraline. This movie is fantastic. I know I've said in the past that I'm not big into animated movies. I prefer more sort of the darker fantasy themed ones, and this was fantastic. I really didn't think, I thought I'd like it, but I didn't think I'd like it anywhere near as much as I did. Absolutely loved it. The stop motion animation looked fantastic. To me, best way to describe this movie is it's a animated version of Pan's Labyrinth. So if you're a fan of that film or dark styled fantasy setting animated movies, check this one out. Really, really good. Then the next one's a DVD upgrade of Peter Jackson's King Kong. Really glad to finally pick this one up on Blu-ray. I really don't know why it's taken me so long to finally own it. Really, really good. Great use of CGI, I thought. And yeah, it looks stunning on HD. I put it in the other day and yeah, really enjoyed it. Not one of my favourite of his movies, and it is a little bit on the long side, but other than that, it's a pretty good remake. Then the last Blu-ray I picked up, and the last movie for the update, is Rec 2. This has been all over the place with an Australian release. It wasn't due out until earlier this week, but yet my video store has had it for rent on Blu-ray for the past month, so I don't know what was going on with the release date for this here in Australia. This was only $12.85 at Big W. It's been one I've been wanting to watch for a while. I have not seen this before, and I've not seen the first one. Probably better to watch the first one before I put this in, but guys, let me know, is it essential to watch the original Rec before I put Rec 2 on, or can I just watch it and sort of understand and follow the storyline without watching the first one? So people that have seen it, please let me know, but definitely looking forward to checking this one out. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So that's it for this update. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and as always, leave your comments, let me know what you think of the movies, and thanks a lot for watching.